Hey everyone, this is Rachel and I'm here with another scrapbooking process video. Today I am working on another episode of Product Placement, my series with Kelly Oblak. This is where we take one specific embellishment and emphasize it in our layouts. So this month, Kelly picked stickers. So what I did is I went through all the sticker packs I have that don't belong with a specific line. Like I don't have really anything else. I might have like some random embellishments, but for the most part all I have is the stickers. And then I went through those and I pulled out any that had these bright yellows and hot pinks and aquas, and I thought I would be able to use it, you know, trying to match colors. So I have this embossed cardstock stickers from Inked Rose by We Are Memory Keepers. I have these Cocoa Vanilla Wild at Heart. Now these are very different tones, so I might use them, I might not. Then from the Summer Lights collection by Pink Paisley. And then Echo Park, #selfie. Basic Gray Highline. Photoplay Paper, Fun with Friends. And then a couple of just one Bella Boulevard. I've got a lot of these particular ones, but this is the only one that had pink. This one is called Molly. Then I have another set of stickers from Basic Gray Highline. This is the 12 by 12, yikes. And so that is what I have pulled. So I have these photos, and it's not even just these photos, because I'm actually going to do a double page layout for this particular one of my nephew. Now, for those of you who don't know, my nephew is transgender, so when I do photos like this, I refer to him as a little girl. I probably will not do that in the video because it's just not what I do. So yes, you're seeing a little girl here. He is now a teenage boy. All right. So I have, I think it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 photos. And this is all of one day. Now, yes, I could do 4 single page layouts about this day, but this is just a little fair they were having in the center of our town like years ago. So I don't necessarily feel it needs 4 full page layouts. So I thought what I would do is a compilation of the day. So I have balloon animals, and then I have bounce house fun, and then I have spin art, and I don't know, but look at that. I have the actual spin art he made. Now I know it's hilarious, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how organized is she? I totally just came across this when I was looking for some Disney photos, and I was like, oh, I don't think I ever scrapbooked that. And I looked, I hadn't, so I just decided to pull it out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And then finally I have a section I'm calling Meeting New Friends. So I have this sort of idea in my head. I don't know if it's going to work. So this might be a lot of play and then toss. We will see. Last time I said that, it turned out working out perfectly the first time. So who knows? Anyway, so what I'm thinking is I'm not going to use any pattern paper on this layout. I think what I'm going to do is a mix of stickers and my mists. So I'm thinking that's what's going to work. I'm planning on using a lot of alphabet stickers, smaller sized ones, and doing like subtitles of things, and that's what's playing around in my head. So we will see how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and get you on fast forward. Before I do, I just wanna say, make sure you head on over and check out Kelly's layout. I will put a link to her video in the description box below, and I hope you enjoy, and let's go. Okay, so I had put the photos down like this, basically just to share with you the fact that I was going to do it into 4 parts, and I decided, you know what, I actually really like it like this, so I'm actually going to keep it in the same area they are right now. So it ends up just being one of those happy circumstances where things turn out nicely right away. Now I am going to play with the this little grouping down here in the bounce house. I don't like the gap it's creating, so I'm going to trim down one of the photos and then tuck that other one behind it. So what I'm going to end up doing is putting together my little groupings. So the one of the balloon animals, and then the bounce house ones, and now the ones with the spin art. And I'm trying to decide which side I want up. Now the other side actually has more paint on it, but it's that bright red, and I don't necessarily like that, and it doesn't necessarily go with the colors I'm going for. So I decide instead I will choose the one with the less amount of colors, even though, just red isn't my favorite, to be totally honest. And now I am getting that last grouping down of the meeting new friends portion of today's event. Apparently I'm in a jokey sort of mood today. All right, so now that I have my photos pretty much where I want them, I'm going to go ahead and start to work on my title. So from the Bella Boulevard Molly sticker pack, I'm going to pull out part of my title. Now these are the ones where some of the open sides are actually closed in and some have stars. And I'm going to start off using my mists. I'm going to start off with Pink Moscato, as you saw. So I'm just going to pull this off. So what I'm thinking about doing is, rather than using pattern paper, just using the stickers and the mists. Now I'm taking a black marker and I'm just marking where my photos are so I don't bother misting anywhere underneath where the photos are. So basically my idea was to mist in certain areas and then place stickers over that area. So I started off, as you saw, with Pink Moscato, and now I'm going to be using Jenny B Blue. It's my favorite color out of all of my shimmers mists, that lovely, lovely aqua. So I'm trying to keep them, rather than scattered everywhere, I'm trying to keep them in certain areas. I'm then going to go over to Tuscan Sun, which is a lovely golden yellow. It's possibly the closest thing I've seen to Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold, but it's really not that gold. It's definitely on the yellower side. And then I'm going to move on with, I think that's Mango Tango. If not, it's Caribbean Sunset. I cannot remember which. Hopefully you can read it. Both of those are oranges. The Mango Tango is just a little bit pinker than the Caribbean Sunset. So everything has dried. I've jumped forward, and now I'm going ahead and gluing all of my photos down. So these are photos that were printed back when this event occurred, which was in 2004. So they are printed on glossy photo paper, which is not my favorite due to the fingerprints. So you'll see I'm taking my sleeve and wiping them down, and that's also how I'm making sure they have enough pressure on them. Because they are older photos, they do tend to curl up a bit. So even though I'm one who uses a lot of glue in the first place, I'm making sure to use even more than I normally do. So now I've got my photos down, and I'm really liking the way this is looking, even though what's hilarious is this is so different from what I would normally do. I am going to go ahead and start working on my title. I am going to add some glue. These are older stickers, and I find that with these ones, you definitely do need to add a little bit of extra liquid glue to them. So that is just my Scotch tacky glue, and then it has a fine liner bottle top on top of it, and I just add a little bit of water to make that work. I'm going to start off with this photoplay paper, Fun with Friends, I think that's what it's called, sticker sheet, and I'm adding the Celebrate Friends. So I'm doing a whole bunch of friendship stickers over by where my nephew is chatting with Spider-Man and Corduroy and the dog. And now I've moved on to this sticker sheet from Basic Gray Highline, and I'm going to go ahead and use that large one as my journaling, and I'm pulling out a lot of the orange because even though there isn't a lot of orange in this layout, I did want to bring that in because that yellow has an orangish tone to it in the pictures with the spin art because they were under an awning. And now I'm moving on to this We Are Memory Keepers inked rose stickers, and those are dimensional, and I'm going to end up having to add extra glue to all of those because, whoa, those do not want to stick. So from this Cocoa Vanilla Wild at Heart sticker sheet, I'm only going to use the word stickers because the rest of the colors don't really go. But from this selfie one, I'm going to grab that Stay Fancy tag, and along with this love sticker that's going to go layered on top of the sticker from the Fun with Friends. So I'm going to keep going through my stickers. I'm going to go through this Highline one, and I decided to trim off the top of the tag. I had actually thought about doing that with the Stay Fancy, but the heart would have been in the way. And the only sticker I'm going to use from the Summer Lights is this little ombre arrow one. Everything else, the tonal quality just isn't good. And I didn't want, oh no, I lied. I'm going to bring that other sticker over. And that one says, enjoying this good, crazy, lovely life. Everything else, as I was saying before, the tone of the colors just wasn't the same. To finish off my title, I'm going to use two different LA Studio colors, both this teal and this yellow. So my title is How to Have, I do forget the letter A, but I am going to add it in the teal color, How to Have a Super Fun Day. And I'm going to finish off the word fun with this teal Fitzgerald glitter thicker, and this came out with a Chamel line. It's my only dimensional thing on this layout besides the embossed cardstock stickers, and I don't do that very often. Usually I like to have a little bit more dimension to my layout, but I was okay with that. So now I'm going to start with my little subtitles. I'm going to be using these Simple Stories Snap Tile Alphas for all of them in aqua, pink, orange, and yellow, and I'm going to do a mix. Now I am jumping ahead for these because otherwise I would just be here forever. I did end up having to move a couple of those stickers over for that fourth one that says Make New Friends. Just so you know, at the end of the video, there is a ton of close-ups, including close-ups of all four of my subtitles. So because of lack of letters, I end up going back and forth between the orange and the pink letters for my Bounce House one, and then I'm going to finish off my Balloon Animals one by doing one in the blue and one in the yellow. That way I'm pulling both of those colors from the right-hand side of the two-page layout over to the left-hand side. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling. And as I was saying, these are just photos. There was like one of those little community fairs at a small park in the center of the town we lived in at the time. So it was like a kids fair. So they had, you know, just balloons and bounce houses and, like I said, spin arts. And I think they had like some food trucks and stuff like that. I'm going to finish off just by going through my stickers again and adding some smaller stickers. I add a couple more word stickers from the Wild at Heart in the upper left-hand side, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of the floral stickers from that inked rose cardstock sticker set. And then I see these triangles. I think, oh, it'll be super cute to add a little bit of a triangle pointing to the photos I'm talking about in my subtitles. So I do that as well. And I add one more sticker from that Molly collection that says Spunky. And I am close to being done. I'm going to go trim off the stickers that are hanging over, and that's when I realized that those embossed stickers just do not actually want to stick. So I'm going to take my liquid glue and just add a bit to the backs of all of them, whether they came up or not, just to be on the safe side once I get this in my page protectors, because I don't want to go back later on and find them sitting at the bottom of my layout. That would not be awesome. All right, folks, that's going to finish off my layout for today. Please don't forget to check out Kelly's layout using stickers for herself. Please make sure you see all of these photos are going on. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me here, and bye.